on the stream. Well, hey, at least I have something to freshly export.
You mean
Yes, so for those who are watching
Part
on
two.
stream of the part 2 portion, apologies first off for what you just saw. I had to empty my screen because I was still looking up. I still had the Moby thing pulled up, and there's an image.
She thought it was good.
Oh, she thought it was gonna be worse. Yeah, well, you should have cleaned up.
Okay.
Oh, does Voss have to go?
What?
I was asked.
no? He just got told to clean his room, which he'll probably do after stream.
Hopefully.
No, she thought she was talking about like Elizabeth, like what she think of my room. It's like,
Yeah, she thought it was terrible as well, like the rest of us.
yeah.
Okay, give me a D100 roll, please, Aiden.
Oh God, Aiden's gonna die.
What'd you get?
Hasn't rolled.
Aiden.
Sorry.
Give me a
D100.
D100 roll.
Sorry.
At disadvantage now.
No. It's all disadvantage.
That's a 1. Well, good thing is 1 is just a number on the thing. So one
Okay.
is number 1.
Yeah, you, find yourself, tasting a piece of plain dark chocolate. It tastes normal.
Told you, chocolate. It's literally just chocolate.
Yeah,
That's
it's
never
normal.
happened before. Chocolate.
Yeah, it's normal chocolate. It tastes kind of like dark chocolate. It's a little bitter. You know, it's definitely not your favorite kind of chocolate in your experience. You've tasted much better before.
There are better ones in here. There are various flavors.
You imagine Naza tastes much better?
I've never tasted a succubus, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Cameron, would you care to inform us of your experiences, please, of your conquests?
I think I should
Never
offer Falben.
in your life.
I think I should offer Falben a piece of chocolate to let him compare.
I like this idea.
Falben looks at Naza. Didn't you tell me never to touch that bag?
Because it's expensive.
She looks at you and goes, I don't remember what you're talking about.
It's expensive chocolate, but please do enjoy.
He'll take one as he's filling out paperwork.
Excellent.
Okay, give me a
And eat it.
D100 roll.
Come on for the intelligence boost.
So
41.
far, it's been net positive. Vasul had a good piece
41?
of chocolate.
Yep, 41.
A creature within 50 feet will have a flashback, and the consumer may see it as well. Alright, give me a 1 second to roll that.
Rolling a random person.
Yeah.
So suddenly just.
Falben freezes up as he starts to bite into the candy.
Aiden!
Oh, Aiden!
You know, I was pretty glad just it wasn't about to see like a flashback of his family being murdered or something.
Aiden, you get a flashback, suddenly, of, watching a bunch of Loxodons get murdered, in front of a very large white Loxodon. Falvin, you see this too.
I look at Vasul first, then I look back at whose perspective it was from, because I'm guessing I know that.
Well, no, the only, thing you got from the perspective was, it was,
I was
from
shorter.
Aiden. Yeah, you were definitely shorter.
You okay, Falben?
What did I get myself into?
Why were you there? What were you doing there?
It's
I'm
funny.
okay, and he goes back to filling out paperwork.
It's funny because Voss doesn't know what that bag is. He just thinks it's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
Take a
know.
handful.
That
Oh,
chocolate
okay,
was a little
Falben.
bitter.
How many would you like?
Sticks. Take sticks.
God.
Wait, Vasul's taking 6 of these?
No, I told. No, I said Chaston take a handful.
Oh, okay.
No!
Yeah.
Voss
You
is
should definitely try one, Voss.
right now. Voss is saving it for later as he ties it up.
I was really worried there for a minute.
So was I. Last person that ate more than one at a time turned tiny, glowing,
to a woman.
and female,
Yeah.
and
then,
lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, because he became afraid of himself. It was that was an actual thing.
But Falben keeps on the paperwork until it's finished out, waiting for Voss's and Vasul's signatures.
Okay. As you get to the end, I mean, give me an intelligence check to see how well you filled this paperwork out.
Oh, can I have advantage?
Because I'm helping.
Sure, I'll give him advantage because you're helping.
First roll, that's a 4.
Oh,
Second
God,
roll, that's a 9. Wait, I have inspiration. I'm using that to roll a third time.
I'm checking his work.
Yeah, the 9 sticks.
I'm checking his work.
I no longer have inspiration.
I'm checking his work.
I'm also going to check the work.
As a very above average intelligence person, I'm gonna check his work. I've done this hundreds of times before.
Boss and Vasul both give me intelligence checks.
Do I have advantage for doing this hundreds of times?
1.
Vasul, it looks perfect.
Alright, Boss.
Do I get better odds for doing this a lot?
You've never done Merchant Guild paperwork before.
I've done paperwork, period. I can tell what's terrible if I look at it.
I'll give you that. Alright.
I'll say I probably don't need it. That's a 21 off the bat. That's 2 21s. Alright, well.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
As you kind of look this over, you see there's a little bottle with white liquid in it. You grab it and start whiting out half of the stuff he's filled out.
Yeah, let me clean this up.
And after about 3 hours, you finally manage to clear up the paperwork and fill it out in triplicate vows, while Falbin stands there watching you.
Alvin, this
Alvin pays close attention so that he actually tries to learn something from this.
Yeah. Show him the proper.
Roll intelligence check, Falbin.
Do you
Please,
understand?
let this be a good one.
Or am I gonna have to be the paperwork guy for this?
15!
You learned something!
You managed to learn how to fill out paperwork for merchant guilds properly. You have advantage in all merchant guild paperwork rolls from now on.
Keep that in mind.
I'm adding it to others so I remember.
Aiden's over here giggling his ass off about this. It's gonna come up. Just watch.
What did I get myself into?
Something a lot easier than Brazzy.
Aiden, the offer's open. If you want to work for me directly, the offer is still there.
Hey, think about that. No, think about all the loopholes that are gonna be in his paperwork. Alright, so what are you naming the merchant company?
The Black Rabbit Merchant Company.
Okay. She looks
No,
it over.
I'm the one writing it down. This is Vasul and friends.
No.
No, because that's the bit I filled out very first.
As she looks over, she goes, "Alright, Black Rabbit Company. Congrats." And she kind of puts the paperwork away and goes, "You are now a sanctified merchant company upon payment of 3,000 gold pieces."
Yeah, me and Vasul both support that.
Mm-hmm.
She also looks at you and goes, "Also, your elephant is shitting on our front porch."
Well, that's Vasul's problem.
I step out and I press the digitated away.
Well, that's useful. Okay, yeah, it disappears.
I make it fly into the ocean.
Oh god, why did you do that?
You hear some random sea elf go, "What the fuck?"
Walks back inside. It's cleaned up.
She goes, "I
I've
heard."
named my elephant Karuk.
Oh, okay. Make sure to add that to the character sheet.
Yeah, you can add that
did.
under mounts. Under mounts, if you've added your elephant there, you can
Yeah, I
rename
added,
it.
mount. I
You
just
can
have
add it
under
as a mount.
extras.
Yeah, you can. Well, yeah, that's extras. That's amount. Yeah.
It's under extras. You can add it under
Like
extras.
for yesterday?
Yeah.
With the vendor?
Add extra,
That page.
mount.
Oh,
Yeah.
not Beast Companion, I assume.
Oh, that works. It doesn't matter. It's the same
Yeah,
stats.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Thing over and over again.
So she takes the 1,500 gold from each of you and goes, "All right, and name of employees are Vasul. Vasul, do you have a last name?"
No.
Okay, easy enough. Vasul the White Elephant. Voss, any family name?
So technically, DM, because I have a last name.
You still have your family's last name. You just lost your first name.
Okay, Voss Brightblood.
He goes, "Okay, we'll notify in case you die." She writes it down. And then Falbin is just Falbin.
Yeah, no one ever thought to give me a last name after my parents dropped me off with the guild.
Ain't that the truth? And young orc fellow, your name is
Aiden.
Aiden. No, Aiden. What?
What's your
Aiden.
clan name?
I don't have a clan.
I'm the only last name here.
All right, no clan. So Aiden, no clan. Got it. Okay, as she writes it down. Okay, that is. You are now all officially part of the Black Hare Company. Welcome to the adventuring guild, or the adventure name that you now have. I'll be changing the name of today's stream because what I was expecting to happen didn't happen.
What do you think
I'll
What do
tell
you
you
expect
after stream.
Street fight.
She goes, okay, your paperwork is filled out. And as far as it goes, you're now a fully certified merchant company. You will have your license shipped to you within 2 to 5 business days, at which point it will be magically appear in your pocket.
Oh, and by the way,
Alright.
I definitely shouldn't have it as a beast companion because it gives me additional bonuses. So I think it's only fair that I keep it as a mount.
Yeah, that's fine. And she goes, okay, and she puts the paperwork back in a box.
You
And
make sure to send it to me, because I won't lose anything.
she looks at you and goes, I don't choose who it goes to. That's not my department.
Alright.
I should warn, we have had the licenses. They're hard material, like stone-like material. They have appeared in random crevices before by accident, so forewarning.
Yeah, didn't one guy have it appear in his nose?
Yes. It was an unfortunate incident. He never breathed again.
At least at his nose. You did tell me he managed to stay alive.
As she puts the
Flat-faced.
paperwork away. Anyways, will there be anything else up for you?
No, thank you kindly.
No. We gotta go replace the wagon. That got stolen. That was the first time that wagon got stolen. I never let that wagon out of my
Who
sight
stole
normally.
it this time?
Blackguard.
Are you talking about Rulong or Rulmong?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rulong's crew.
Rulmong,
Yeah.
he's one of my children. How did
He
he?
decided.
Not him personally, his little blackguard.
Shockingly, he
Mercenaries.
decided he didn't like Bulbin very much. So
Yeah, he doesn't care for elves very much. That's confirmed. He's
Yeah.
not got a thing for dainty things. Your
Oh,
friend
no,
here,
his-
as she kind of
his-
nods over to Aiden, that he would care for.
His mercenaries stole it from me after they beat the crap out of me and kidnapped me after trying to kidnap Vasul.
Not kidnap me. He just wanted to talk to me.
He even stated there that they misunderstood and were trying to kidnap you.
They were kidnapped. They weren't going to keep you, but they were planning on kidnapping you, Hunter.
Well, in all honesty, they thought you owned me, so...
It wouldn't be.
I am too poor and or stupid to do that.
I can agree with the second
Not
one. I've
or.
only just met you.
Alright, well, I'm following Aiden now. We're going to...
Yeah, we all
Naza
follow
waves
Aiden.
goodbye as you all leave.
I wave bye to Naza. Thanks, Naza. Sorry I'm a pain in the ass.
No, you're not, and that's a great thing for it. As she smiles and waves goodbye as you guys head out. Aiden, are you taking them to the Orc's Tooth?
Mm-hmm.
On our
Okay.
way while we're walking, if I see any books for me to understand the power of business better, I'll stop and pick it up out of my own gold.
Yeah, you find a book on the ground. It's a rather kind of thicker looking tabaxi with a shaved head. And what looks to be a strange, like, weird, almost blonde-like creature sitting on its head, and it says, Art of the Deal.
You know what? He picks it up.
Okay. You now have -1 on all business deals.
He picks it up, but he doesn't read it yet. He just picks it up, and if it
Oh
causes
no,
a problem,
it's an auto-attuned item. You're immediately attuned to this said item. You are now at -1 on all business deals.
Oh my lord.
I knew it would happen. It's the art of the deal.
he throws it away. He just drops it at that point. He's like,
can't.
no.
As you drop it, it suddenly appears in your back pocket.
It's like freaking Exorcist book.
I think I just picked up a cursed book. God.
Welcome to It's Jumanji.
You
Sorry,
hear
Nick.
in your ear, I am the best at making deals.
Shut up. I am already dumb enough. I don't need someone dumber than me trying to tell me how to make deals.
How dare you insult my tiny hands?
Moving on.
I would never accept a golden shower.
He throws the book into the ocean.
It reappears in your chest pocket.
Wet.
Yeah, it's now wet. He goes, how dare you? I shower
I
every day.
prestidigit-
I am the cleanest man that ever has existed.
I prestidigitate it to make it catch fire and burn at this point as I'm
It's a
walking.
magic item. It doesn't burn.
It's a magic item.
Keep trying. He's
Well,
not,
you- that-
I am truly the hottest deal you can have.
Yeah, we're walking.
Okay.
Fallman's following. You see him trying to burn a book.
As you lot continue heading
Actively trying to
down
kill
into the poorer district, you see some shadier individuals, but most of them seem to wave to Aiden as they recognize him. Aiden seems to be rather popular in this area. And as you pass by a few taverns here and there, a few of them are asking Aiden if he's coming to stop by, but he kind of ignores them, continuing on. Eventually, you make it.
Does Aiden want to ride on the back of the elephant?
No, you don't even have a saddle.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
Aiden's fine.
Also, Aiden's not tall enough to climb an elephant.
I could lift him.
I don't think that's gonna go over well for either party.
Yeah, no.
Aiden will break your fingers for trying.
But as you eventually,
Gnomes don't have fingers, do they?
Lockstones
they do.
yeah.
What do you think I am? I'm not an animal.
Everyone, they did call you an elephant earlier, thinking that was
I
okay.
have fingers.
I don't believe you.
I have 8 digits. Thank you very much.
I have the biggest of hands.
The book says fake news.
You know what? I'm gonna try and sell this book to Vasul.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. So as you look up, you see Vasul riding this elephant barebacked. Please go ahead and make your pitch to Vasul.
Vasul, I found a book that might help you make deals better for the company.
I'm going to I'm gonna say to my elf to just smack Falbin.
Okay. The elephant kind of nudges its head towards Falbin, shoving him away.
DM, I got an 8 on intelligence to see if Vasul has fingers. I don't believe him.
As you look up and down, you realize he does have opposable thumbs.
But no fingers.
I never say anything about fingers.
He
He's
just
all
noticed
thumbs.
that I have opposable thumbs.
Yeah, he just noticed that he had opposable thumbs.
How do you think I'm able to hold anything?
Magic.
Yeah, Falbin, it doesn't seem like Vasul's interested in your deal. As you watch, as you come up to this tavern's rather large. It's about 3 stories tall, and you can hear like yelling coming from in. As Aiden kind of walks up, the doors are actually above his head. These doors are designed for like Loxodon, Goliaths, and full-blown orcs. So as Aiden kind of walks up, his head just barely touches the door as it opens, and he immediately hears the really old orc that runs this bar named. Let me see. Find a name for this character. Because I don't.
Yo,
I
actually,
Yes.
Mike, how would your character feel if people were like, "Hey there, big guy"?
I feel like you'd be taunting me, like you're calling me big, as like an insult rather than an actual compliment.
You see, Zurug, Aiden, the barkeep, an older orc that seemed to really like you, kept telling you how much you reminded him of his dead son. As you walk in, you see all the people at the tavern are like getting excited, seeing you walk in, yelling out Aiden, the short fuse, as he's known by here. It's a general nickname for the joke, the fact that every time he goes in, he's always angry and ready to beat someone up. Nothing to do with his height. They made that very clear when he showed up.
Yeah, they made it that as soon as anything involving height, any kind of height, he has to know if it was a joke about his height.
Yep. As you all walk in, you see orcs everywhere in this little town, or in this little tavern, and there's a big pit with what looks to be a bunch of sand and other gunk in it, where you see a couple of orcs battling it out hand to hand. And the guy, Zurug, kind of walks over with his cane, long gray beard, giant beads on his neck, wearing what looks to be just like a toga made out of animal skins, kind of walks up and goes, what can I do for you, short fuse?
Me and my companions.
Yes, they are rather large people, it seems.
Could use a room. I'm willing to go ahead and do a few fights if that's what it takes for free board. I know that I get free board when I usually do my fights here.
You know, for you, young man, I'm gonna give you a free night, because you truly have earned it as the shortest of fuses. Although,
The shortest of fuses.
I will warn, don't be laying with my daughter again. She already complained about your short fuse.
Will not happen again, sir.
Do you get angry about your dick's height?
No,
He
just
wasn't
my-
referring to his dick's height.
Yeah, he was
That was a separate question.
premature ejaculation. Just to clarify.
You see over there stands a Scrofe, dressed in like a full-on gown, realizing that's his daughter. She's very large. Zurug kind of looks at the rest of you and goes, a half-elf, a dwarf, and a loxodon. This almost sounds like a joke.
It almost kind of does.
A half-elf, a dwarf, and a Luxodon walking.
I got one room available, y'all are sharing it, and it's on the second floor. And he tosses you the key and goes, have a good night.
Thank you.
Sick.
Also, drinks are on the house for the night. Some rich guy came by buying a bunch. I think it was a man. You know these humans look the same.
Yeah, some of them
I
do.
understand.
Oh, and by the way, Naza's been stopping by a lot. You know how she's been doing with the locals.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Nasa's frisky.
What did you say, young man? Did you just insult this woman?
No, she's the one who trained me.
He stops for a second, looks at you, and goes, oh.
That.
Falvin
Free
doesn't
room
break
and
eye
board to you. All right. He goes back.
Falvin doesn't break eye contact at all. He just stares back at
He
him.
walks over. He kind of turns around, walks over to the bar, and goes, "Hey boys, we've got one of Naz's disciples in here tonight." And you see them all looking around.
Oh no! Run!
He gives a wink until he says, I do charge.
I do.
Falbin makes 10 gold pieces by the end of the night.
They didn't ask prices. It's 2 gold an hour.
He makes 10 gold pieces that night.
And he still made some gold.
As you all kind of head up to retire for the night, relaxing and enjoying yourself, the night goes on peacefully for once.
Impossible. That never happens.
Yeah, no. And as you lot kind of get a good night's sleep, waking up the following morning, the tavern's empty. Zurug kind of looks at you lot and goes, it's early. I mean, the sun's just rising in midsummer. It's still cool out. And he goes, alright, water's for each of you, then get out.
Sounds good.
Fair.
I'll chug my water and I'll be on my way.
Have a good one. Oh,
I
also,
literally forgot I had to talk to Naza.
there's a woman by the name of Adara that was around here recently. I think that was her name. She was looking for capable fighters heading towards Crimson City.
Oh, well, off we go.
You know
Let's
which way
go.
she went?
That was Cook's entire room shaking.
Stop.
He looks.
Do you know which way she happened to go?
He looks at Falbin and goes towards the city, the Crimson City.
No, that's where we're going anyway. Sure.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Let's go.
And as you lot start heading out of town, you can add a wagon to your inventory as well as 2 draft horses, and that is where we're going to end today because
I'll
DM
add
is
them to
preparing
mine.
things. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. It's been a weird one. And we will see you on the next one when the party finally gets to the dungeon I've been preparing for about 2 weeks now. Look forward to it.